Want to see what happened at the southern border today? Check it out. Coming to a neighborhood near you. Ripping down the barbed wire fences. Oh, yeah, don't shoot, don't shoot. Hands up as they're plowing through them. Are you fucking kidding me? Unbelievable. Throwing the National Guard on the ground. What do you think of that? Biden voters, does that make you happy? That is warfare. And our dumbass laws don't allow them to shoot. Here's what I'm talking about when I say they're not allowed to shoot at people who are assaulting them and throwing them on the ground and trying to invade our country. Abbott caught heat a few months ago when he was saying that Texas is doing everything possible in their power short of shooting people as they come across the border because the Biden administration would charge us with murder. He says we're using every tool that can be used, from building a border wall to building these border barriers, which you saw got ransacked and run through in that past video. And then when he passed the law saying that it's illegal for immigrants to enter the Texas border, got hit with a lawsuit from the federal government. Now, I know most of you, or hopefully most of you, know why this is going on. I'm sure you've heard of the globalist agenda by now. It's essential for it to erode America's borders, financial system, trust in government, capitalist system, the family, religion, all of that to pivot to a one world government. Who's a big part of that? The UN. And check out what Article 14 of the UN's Declaration of Human Rights says in it. Article 14 of the UN Declaration of Human Rights says, everyone has the right to seek and to enjoy other countries' asylum from persecution. This right may not be invoked in the case of prosecutions genuinely arising from non-political crimes or from acts contrary to the purposes and principles of the United Nations. So the UN has basically served as an immigration machine, an immigration factory for the last 70 years. Speaking of the UN, you may or may not be familiar with what's called the Pan-American Highway. I didn't even know about it until Brett Weinstein brought it up on Tucker Carlson's show a few weeks ago. He said he explored the problem in South America thoroughly and said was shocked to see a huge number of Chinese immigrants ending up in South America, making their way to America. But the reason I bring up this is because the one thing that keeps it from being incredibly easy to go from all the way from the bottom of South America to the top of North America, if you want to, using one road, is this little tiny 60-mile area right here called the Darien Gap, which is basically 60 miles of really intense, harsh jungle that's difficult to travel through. But what do you think's happening right now? According to Brett Weinstein, there's currently a road building project where the UN is undergoing a project where they're attempting to knock down parts of the forest, build the road through it. So it's just boom, an unobstructed road from the bottom of South America to the top of North America. And that would really open up the immigration floodgates. Guys, these people are sick. For those of you who don't like Trump, get over it. If you want to maintain your country, get over it. We got to shut this shit down. It's not going to be sustainable. Even if you hate Trump, you have to love America. I can't imagine anybody who lives in America not wanting to maintain some degree of what we have. By far the most important thing to talk about. I mean, everybody wants to talk about the Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Gaza. Who cares? Our own country is at war. Don't get it twisted. Let me know what you think. God bless.